Thank you. This is exciting. Oh my god. Well, the roads are a lot better than I thought. When I saw the snow machine, I was like, oh god, it's going to be like slush all the way up, and we're going to be like, ah! But they did a super good job. I guess once they get it low enough, it's just sun bakes it off real quick.
Exactly. The UV up here is intense.
Yeah, I bet. It's nice having a police escort, man.
Now let's back off of them so that your camera can catch. Oh, that was one thing I want to tell you. Sometimes when you're shooting film, you'll come up on a bumper and hug the bumper for a while, and you'll look at your GoPro, and it'll probably just be a lot of bumper.
Yeah. I'll go back. I think it's a nice effect having a little plow truck in front of you.
Police escort? I mean, this is the first.
Man, life is good, dude. I get to say it again. We were sitting there and the road's blocked. We're not going to go up, and the guy's like, yeah, we're plowing it right now. We're going to let you up. And I was like, oh my god, dude, that put a little bit of flutter. I haven't felt a flutter like that. I mean, Mackinac Bridge was the last big flutter I had, man. I've had a lot of good flutters, and that's freaking awakening for your heart and soul, man. Like, it's a challenge, and stop being a scared weenie, man. You can do it, dude. Just put your mind to it and push through and be smart and cautious about it, but
every time,
like,
just so like that.
Think about how many people don't have that little extra push that we give each other, you know? Like, you push me, and that's good. I push you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I push your buttons more than anything else, probably.
No, you do. I think we take our turns.
But, you know, like, dude, you gotta have a buddy out there, and that's what MOTO.MEN is about, too. It's helping you find that next best friend you never had, you know? And motorcycle friend that's going to push you in that certain direction. Not like, let's go out to the bars tonight. Well, I feel like staying at home and taking you out anyway. Find the buddy that's going to say, hey, when we get off work, let's go ride somewhere. Let's go explore. Oh, I looked out, man, and I stopped talking and thinking, just admiring. Oh. And so we were in the very back of the line, and we just kind of like rolled up through the park and get a good picture at the front of the line. And look at us now. Now we're in the front. The dude was like expecting us to be up there, though. He wanted us there. He just waved us. He didn't even do anything. He just let us go through. He's like, I think those guys deserve the first push up the mountain. We are going to be the first people to summit Pikes Peak today.
Being friendly goes a long way, so he took a pause, waved us through. We gave him a card, told him what we were doing, handed him some MOTO.MEN swag in the form of a dog tag. But, you know, I think those two gentlemen I was talking to, they're doing Saints work out there. One of them's running a treatment facility, and he understands the plight of a lot of veterans. And so he says he can't save everybody. He just tries. He doesn't track percentages of success rates, because he says a lot of people count success before it's actually had. You know, you think you're successful, but maybe you see the person down the line. You got to keep working at it. The success is not something that's ever quite obtained. It's something that you strive for, and it's a constant strive. So I kind of liked his perspective. Success is never had. It's something you're chasing.
That's also one of those little simple chain of events that if we gave up at the bottom, that's blending our two conversations together. If we gave up and turned around at the end of the line instead of just moseying up, we never would have met those guys that are doing awesome recovery for veterans across the East Coast. Where were they from? North?
They're from New York. Oh, those guys are from Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky. But in our neck of the woods. And then there's a KTM following behind us. He's from New York City.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, wait a second. Oh, this must be employees. So we'll be the first spectators to the top of the mountain. But they're picking up the people across the way, because I see a plow truck and I saw a Jeep.
Clearing it out. So it's nice that they opened it up. Down at the bottom, before we started even coming up, we were told road is closed, don't even bother. And sometimes you gotta, you know, he's trying to be helpful. He said, I don't even think the bottom's open. But it turns out we're open for the top today. So it's always worth investigating, seeing for yourself.
Well, I lied. Look, man, there must have been another batch that they stopped somewhere. And
yeah,
we're just getting to catch up to them, because that's a lot of civilians up there.
Indeed.
That was cool that the dude came all the way across. He walked all the way across the rest area to come talk to us because he saw a 2018 Triumph Tiger 1200 XCA in crystal white. And he came over and said, I got one of these. You know?
He does, and he likes his multi-strada that he rides up Pikes Peak. He says he tries every time to go to the gates and says, I'm on the Pikes Peak edition. They told me at the motorcycle shop that it comes with a free Pikes Peak pass. All the things they'll do to sell a motorcycle.
Yeah, right.
But that was Dan, so shout out to our friend Dan. Hey, we're coming all the way to the top, man. Bring out your Pikes Peak and ride up it. It's open.
I'm giddy now. My legs are swinging.
Doesn't this just open it all up? I feel like the armor that I carry around it's just slowly falling off. Actually, it's falling off fast right now.
I needed it today because for the last 2 days I was coming to the realization that I am peeling all the layers of stress in my life away every extra mile we make. And then I had a circumstance this morning where somebody wanted to conversate about some negative things in my life. And I was like, no, look, man, I've been peeling these things away for days. I don't want to talk about it, but it still then plants that seed. So I needed this, man.
Top of the world, look at the clouds.
Look down at the clouds.
That's right.
Hey, if I start laughing excessively, you know what's going on with me. I'm getting too high. Woo!
Well, the high on life, I want to point out again, nothing on this trip that isn't, 100% pure. And I don't mean it in the natural drug sense. I mean, we're living off of water and clean air and clean living and friendship and motorcycle. That's all we need.
The steam is rolling out of my mouth, out of my helmet. This is bliss.
Got a little bit of slush here.
Well, we get to do like the big ultimate Kenda test, you know what I mean?
We do. We're doing it.
Yeah. Thanks, Jason. You're the man.
Jason Baldwin really gave us the hookup with an array of tires, not just one type, but big blocks and big block pavers. We're on the pavers right now. If we were on the big blocks, I'd just cut a right, sharp turn, boom.
You think you can get straight up that mountain? I don't know, man.
Well, in my mind, I can.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. That's where I have to separate my childhood from reality, man, because I used to do that all the time. We'd take long trips visiting family in Michigan. I'd just sit my face against the window, and pretend like I was on a motorcycle riding beside us and jumping over the berms and going through all the open fields and, kicking it over the driveways, doing little motorcycle tricks.
Let me just take a second to tell a little bit of the stats. We just crossed 14,000 feet right there. So we're right about at the top. It is 27 degrees Fahrenheit right now, but I feel warm in my heart.
It's only 27?
27 degrees Fahrenheit right here.
You know what I'm wearing right now? Scorpion.
Your bikini?
Yeah.
Oh?
Well, I didn't get to $2,000 yet, man. I appreciate everybody that donated all the money over the last 2 days after seeing the GoFundMe, and we're out really doing it, so thank you guys. But I'm just wearing underwear, a t-shirt from McGrath Law Firm, and Yukon top and bottom from Scorpion. I'm not even wearing my Tempest gloves. I'm wearing my summer weight gloves. And then I've got my CD boots on, which last night, actually, with the extreme drop of temperature down to 36 for a long period of time, my toes did get a little chilly because I'm wearing just white cotton socks. I wasn't wearing my nice CD socks. But this is the top, isn't it?
This is it. Yeah. We're about to be in a parking lot.
They said to be careful because this pothole's full of ice.
You got it.
In the dirt. We'll let them get a moment ahead of us. Doing some construction up here, like I said. All the construction equipment coming back down.
Careful on this slush.
Let's do the test. We'll ride right through it. Oh boy. That's where I wish I was a little taller.
Yeah, your hoops career ended fast in life, but it doesn't stop you on a motorcycle. Nate's got a lot of technique, so if you're less than a 5'10" and you get a little bit worried sometimes, ask him what he does and how he overcomes.
I'm gonna get a little running start on this part.
Yeah, I got to keep our speed going, so backing off these guys is kind of key. They're still building this parking lot.
The problem I'm having is my feet. Alright.
I think we'll get a picture at the top here, and we'll make our way down and do some relaxing.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I can't touch the ground. Alright. I'm having a little bit of problems here. Alright. Excuse me, sorry, I can't slow down right now. Babe, we got a mission going that we cannot fail. We cannot hurt our bikes. We cannot hurt ourselves.
Not even tested. Did you even look? Is everything alright? Perfect. Not even a scratch.